This is fifth question of LeetCode 75. In this question, what were the input is that we'll be given a string, a very big string which contains several words, and what we need to return is a string such that the words are in the reverse order, and that resulting string doesn't have any trailing spaces in the starting and the end. So, for example, as it is given in the example, the sky is blue. So we just need to reverse the order of the each words, and we just needed to return that thing such that there will be no trailing spaces. For example, in the second example, we'll be having spaces in the starting and the ending. We just need to remove these two, and we need to reverse the order of the words, and we need to return. So this is the question problem statement. And the procedure of this question is we will be using two pointer solution here also. Two pointers such that I will be traversing from the ending of the string. Initially what we'll be doing is that I will be initializing two variables r and or anything we can do, r and l, or we can directly keep r and l. Now what we will do is that first at the first start we need to keep r is equals to l is equals to ending of the string. After we'll be keeping ending of the string, what we'll be doing is that we will be selecting the r as it is, and we will be decreasing l such that till we will be not having any trailing spaces, we will be decreasing the l such that initially l and r will be pointing towards the last word of the string, last letter of the last word of the string. For example, in this case, the sky is blue. So for this string, initially L and R, the both of them will be pointing towards E, blue. Now we will be decreasing L such that till there is L is not equals to the space, the L is not pointing towards the space, we will be decreasing L. And what we'll be getting is that is word from the ending, so that we'll be having, and we will be taking that letter, that word, by using the function of substring. So if s is a string, s dot substring, we'll be having two variables over here. The first thing is the starting point, starting index, and the second is length. Two parameters are there. First is the starting index and second is the length of the substring. So what will be given is that, as usual, the starting index will be L and the length will be R minus L. That's it. Here L plus 1, because we'll in the code we will see that we will be looping L while L is not equals to space. So if L is equals to this space, then we will be having the first index of the word at index of L plus 1. So we will be taking the s dot substring from L plus 1 to R minus of L. So this is the main idea, and as soon as this will be stored into some temporary string, and we just need to directly push the particular substring into answer at the ending. As we'll be moving from the reverse, from the back side to the front, the words will be arranged in the reverse order, and we should separate each word with a space, so that as soon as we have added one word into the answer string, we will be pushing a space. So this is the main solution of the thing. So we'll be using two pointers L and R, both initially pointed at the ending of the array like this, and we will be decreasing the index of the L such that it points towards the first space, and from that index to the length of the string we will be taking a substring and we will be storing into the answer. As we'll be moving from the backward to the starting, we will be getting the order of the words in the reverse order. And after this entire thing is over, we will be removing all the trailing spaces in the starting and the ending by checking another for loop. So that is the thing for this code. Now it's more clear if we see the code. So in this code, what it is that initially L is int L is equals to 0, N is equals to size of and s dot size, and R is equals to N is this, we need to store the size, and R is equals to size s dot size minus 1, because the index starts from the 0, so we'll be having a last index as s dot size minus 1 only. Here I've just taken L normally. I've taken E as the ending, and in the place of L, which I discussed in my solution, I've taken it here as R. So we'll be initializing the empty string with name of an answer. So while L is less than or equals to R, this is just like while R is greater than or equals to 0, that's it. There is no more use of L here. So that is the base case from checking the R, that we're in the range of the array or not. So I have initially, for this particular thing, while R is greater than or equals to 0 and s of R is equals to space. So this will be remaining the trailing spaces from the starting of the thing. Sorry, from the ending of the thing. Because it's R starting from the ending. So if that is true, then decrease in R. And if R is less than or equals to 0, means we have got only the spaces, we not got any word, then we just need to return anything. So simply break the loop and we can come out. And if R is greater than or equals to 0, then this will not be breaking, and we will be initializing another variable E towards R. Now we have pointed at the ending of the first word from the backside. Now we should get the starting of the first word from the backside. So for that thing, we have decreased R continuously. For while R is greater than or equals to 0, S of R is not equals to space. We have decreased R, means now R is pointing continuously towards letters of a word, and till we have reached the starting of the letter, then we will be having a space before the starting of the letter. So till we have reached that particular point, we will be decreasing R value. And after that we have reached, I have used the substring s dot substring of R plus 1, because R is pointing towards the space and we don't need the space. So we can directly write here R plus 1 to E minus R. This is the length of the particular word from backside. So after that, answer dot pushback space, because we need to separate words with a space. And answer dot pop back. So after this total loop is over, initially if there is nothing, then we just push back in the empty space at the ending of the thing. So for that case, we should delete that empty space, because as soon as we have added a string, we will be pushing an empty space to that thing. So at the ending, in the ending of the loop, we will be adding a word and we will be adding a space. So again we need to delete this space, because we are not adding any other extra word. So for that reason, I have deleted the lost space from by using pop back. In this string, we are only having pop back and not pop front. This is default code we have directly given from the string library. And after this, we just need to return the answer, and while we submitted this code, so this is the code. So it beats around 86.1 and around 90% of the users with C++. So this is a more better